12 possibilities that may appear for Taurus throughout 2026. If you are a Taurus, then what you are about to hear may feel like something you have already sensed. A quiet knowing that has been building inside you for weeks, maybe months, telling you that this year is not like the ones that came before. There is a shift happening in the energy that surrounds your sign, and it is opening doors that have been closed for a long time. Not all of them will swing open at once. Some will crack open slowly, letting in just enough light for you to see what is on the other side before you decide to step through. Others will appear so suddenly that you will wonder how you missed them before. But here is what matters. They are all real. Every single one of these possibilities is aligned with the energy that is moving through your life right now. And the fact that you are here, listening to this, tells me that some part of you already feels it. So let these words settle into you, Taurus. Do not rush through them. Let each possibility land where it needs to land, and trust that the ones meant for you will light up in a way that your heart cannot ignore. Possibility 1. The first possibility that may appear for Taurus throughout this year is a deepening of a relationship that you thought had already reached its fullest expression. There is someone in your life, someone who has been there for a long time, and you have settled into a comfortable rhythm with this person. You know them. They know you. And in many ways, that familiarity has become a kind of resting place. Safe, predictable, warm. But the energy of this year is about to stir that resting place in ways you did not anticipate. Something is going to shift between you and this person. It might begin with a conversation that goes deeper than usual, a moment of unexpected vulnerability, a shared experience that cracks open something neither of you knew was still sealed. And what emerges from that crack is not discomfort. It is intimacy. Real, raw, breathtaking intimacy that makes everything you have shared before feel like a prelude to this moment. This does not mean what you had before was not real. It means that your capacity for connection is expanding, and the people closest to you are going to feel that expansion. They are going to respond to it, and what grows between you in the months ahead will be something you carry with you for the rest of your life. A bond that has moved beyond comfort and into something sacred. Do not be afraid of this depth, Taurus. It is exactly what your heart has been quietly asking for, even if your mind was not ready to hear the request until now. Possibility 2. The second possibility involves your relationship with your body and the way you care for it. Something is shifting in the way you experience your physical self, and it is not about appearance or performance. It is about awareness. You are beginning to notice things about your body that you overlooked for years. The way it responds to certain foods, certain environments, certain energies. The way it communicates with you through sensations, through tension, through the quiet language of comfort and discomfort. This year, a new approach to your physical well-being may appear, something that feels different from anything you have tried before. It will not be extreme. It will not require you to overhaul your entire life, but it will ask you to listen more carefully to what your body is telling you. And when you do, when you truly begin to honor the signals your body sends, you will discover a level of vitality that you thought was behind you. Energy that returns in quiet waves. Sleep that actually restores. A sense of aliveness that you feel in your bones, not just in your mind. This possibility is not about fighting against aging or denying the natural changes that come with the years you have lived. It is about working with your body rather than against it, honoring its wisdom rather than ignoring its messages. And for a Taurus, a sign so deeply connected to the physical world, this shift has the potential to transform not just your health, but your entire experience of being alive. Possibility 3. The third possibility that may appear this year is a financial opportunity that arrives in an unexpected form. Taurus has always had a natural relationship with abundance. You understand value. You understand worth. You know the difference between something that sparkles and something that is truly gold. But the financial energy of this year is not about working harder or saving more, or following the same strategies that have served you in the past. Something different is emerging. An opportunity that does not look like the ones you have encountered before. It may come through a person you did not expect. It may involve a skill or a talent that you have never thought of as financially valuable. It may appear as an idea that feels too simple to be significant, something that makes you think, surely it cannot be that easy. But here is what the energy is telling me. This opportunity is real, and it is perfectly aligned with your gifts, your experience, your unique way of seeing the world. The key to recognizing it is to let go of your expectations about what financial growth is supposed to look like. because the universe does not always deliver abundance through the front door. Sometimes it comes through a window you forgot you left open. Stay alert. Stay open. And when something catches your attention in a way that makes your body lean forward, just slightly pay attention. That is your Taurus instinct telling you that something valuable is near. Possibility 4. The fourth possibility is a creative awakening that may surprise you with its intensity. Whether or not you consider yourself a creative person, there is a force stirring inside you right now that wants to express itself. It has been dormant for a while, buried beneath the practical demands of daily life, the responsibilities that required your attention, the belief that creativity is a luxury rather than a necessity. But this year that force is rising, and it is not asking for permission. It may show up as a sudden urge to work with your hands, to build something, plant something, shape something tangible from raw materials. It may appear as an interest in a form of expression you have never explored before, something that catches your eye and refuses to let go. Or it may simply be a feeling, a pressure inside your chest that tells you there is something inside you that needs to come out. Do not dismiss this, Taurus. This creative energy is not frivolous. It is deeply connected to your spiritual evolution this year. The things you create, whatever form they take, are going to become vessels for the transformation happening inside you. They are going to give shape to feelings and insights that words alone cannot capture. And the process of creating, the act of bringing something into existence that did not exist before, is going to heal parts of you that you did not even know were broken. Let the creativity flow. Do not judge it. Do not compare it. Just let it move through you and become whatever it needs to become. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Possibility 5. The fifth possibility involves a change in your living space that brings with it a renewed sense of peace. Your home has always been sacred to you. As a Taurus, your environment is not just a backdrop to your life. It is an active participant in your well-being. You feel the energy of your space in your body. A cluttered room affects your mind. A beautiful space feeds your soul. And this year, something about your living situation is going to shift. It might be a physical change, a renovation, a rearrangement, a move to a new place that feels more aligned with who you are becoming. Or it might be an energetic shift. A decision to clear out what no longer belongs, to create space for something new to enter, to transform your home from a place where you live into a place that truly reflects the person you are right now. Whatever form this change takes, it is going to have a profound effect on your inner world. Because for Taurus, changing your external environment is one of the most powerful ways to catalyze internal transformation. When you change what you see every day, you change how you feel every day. And when you change how you feel, you change what becomes possible in your life. Pay attention to the parts of your space that feel stagnant. Notice the corners that have been neglected, the objects that no longer bring you joy, the arrangements that served a previous version of your life but no longer fit who you are now. These are the places where transformation wants to begin. Possibility 6. The sixth possibility is the arrival of a teacher or guide who appears in your life exactly when you need them. This person may not look like what you expect a teacher to look like. They may be younger than you. They may come from a completely different background. They may not even realize that they are your teacher. But something about their presence, their words, their energy is going to unlock a door inside you that you have been standing in front of for years. This is one of the most beautiful aspects of the spiritual journey. The way wisdom shows up in unexpected packages. And for Taurus, a sign that sometimes struggles with receiving guidance because you are so accustomed to being the steady one, the reliable one, the one who has it all figured out. This encounter is going to be especially meaningful, because it is going to remind you that wisdom has no hierarchy, that learning does not stop at a certain age, that the most transformative insights often come from the most unexpected sources. Stay open to this possibility, Taurus. Do not let your pride or your self-sufficiency blind you to the gift that is being offered. The universe sends teachers to those who are ready to grow, and the fact that this person is appearing in your life now is evidence that you are more ready than you realize. Possibility 7. The seventh possibility that may emerge this year is a newfound sense of purpose that transforms your daily life from routine into ritual. For many years, your days may have followed a familiar pattern. Wake up, move through the tasks that need to be done, fulfill your obligations, find moments of pleasure where you can, and rest when the day is over. There is nothing wrong with this pattern. It is the rhythm of a well-lived life. But this year, something is going to infuse that pattern with meaning in a way that changes everything. The same activities you have been doing for years, the same tasks, the same routines are going to start feeling different. Not because they change, but because you change. You begin to see the sacred in the ordinary. The act of preparing a meal becomes a meditation. The walk you take each morning becomes a prayer. The conversations you have with the people you love become opportunities for deep, soulful connection. This shift from routine to ritual is one of the most profound transformations available to Taurus this year. It does not require you to add anything to your life. It simply asks you to bring more presence, more awareness, more intentionality to what is already there. And when you do, the ordinary becomes extraordinary, the mundane becomes magical, and the life you thought you already knew reveals layers of beauty and meaning that you never noticed before. Possibility 8. The eighth possibility is the resolution of something that has been unresolved for a long time. Every Taurus carries something: a question without an answer, a relationship without closure, a situation that never fully settled into a place of peace. You have learned to live with it. You have made your peace with the fact that some things may never be resolved, and that acceptance is a form of strength. But this year, the energy surrounding your sign is creating conditions for resolution that did not exist before. Something that felt permanently stuck may begin to move. A door that was firmly closed may begin to open, just a crack, but enough for light to come through. This does not mean that every loose end in your life will be tied up neatly. Life rarely works that way. But there is at least one situation, one relationship, one lingering question that is ripe for resolution this year. And when it happens, the relief you feel will be deeper than you expected. Because you have been carrying this weight for so long that you forgot what it felt like to set it down. You forgot how much energy it was taking just to hold it. And when that energy is released, it becomes available for other things. For joy, for creativity, for love, for all the possibilities that are opening up around you. Trust that this resolution is coming. You do not need to force it. You do not need to chase it. You only need to be open to it when it arrives. Some people watch. Others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting. It's about moving. Possibility 9. The ninth possibility involves a shift in how you experience solitude. For most of your life, your relationship with being alone has been complicated. As a Taurus, you value deep connection with others, but you also need your own space, your own time, your own sanctuary away from the demands of the world. This year, your experience of solitude is going to transform. Moments that used to feel lonely may begin to feel rich. Time spent alone may start to feel like time spent in the best possible company. Your own. This is not isolation. This is not withdrawal. This is the discovery that solitude, when approached with intention and awareness, is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth available to you. In the quiet of your own company, without the noise of other people's expectations, without the pressure to perform or respond or be anything other than exactly who you are. In that quiet, you will begin to hear your own voice more clearly than ever before. And that voice has things to tell you. Important things. Things about who you are becoming, about what you truly want, about the direction your life is meant to take from here. This possibility is not about being alone more often. It is about being alone differently. It is about transforming solitude from something you endure into something you embrace, something you seek out, something that becomes a source of strength rather than a reminder of what is missing. Possibility 10. The 10th possibility is a moment of deep gratitude that arrives without warning and changes the way you see everything. This is not the kind of gratitude you practice because someone told you it was good for you. This is the kind that crashes over you like a wave, that fills your chest and brings tears to your eyes and makes you stop in the middle of whatever you are doing, because the beauty of your life has suddenly become so overwhelming that you cannot do anything but feel it. This moment is coming for you, Taurus. It may happen in the most ordinary setting. Standing in your kitchen, sitting in your garden, looking at the face of someone you have loved for decades. But in that moment, something will shift inside you, and you will see your life, all of it, the struggles and the triumphs, the losses and the gains, the years that felt wasted and the years that felt golden. You will see it all as one magnificent, perfectly orchestrated journey. And in that seeing, something will heal. Something deep and old and tired will finally rest. Because you will understand, not just intellectually but in every cell of your body, that nothing was wasted. Nothing was meaningless. Every single moment of your life brought you to this one. And this one is beautiful. Possibility 11. The 11th possibility is the emergence of a legacy project. Something that carries your values, your wisdom, your spirit into the future. This may or may not be something the world will ever see. It might be a family tradition you establish, a collection of stories you finally write down, a garden you plant that will feed generations, a skill you pass on to someone who will carry it forward. Whatever form it takes, this legacy project is going to become deeply meaningful to you this year. Because there comes a point in life where the question shifts from what can I achieve to what can I leave behind. And for Taurus, a sign that has always been about building things that last, this question does not bring sadness. It brings purpose. It brings clarity. It brings a focused, grounded energy that channels everything you have learned and everything you have become into something enduring. This is not about being remembered. It is about being expressed, fully and completely. It is about taking the essence of who you are and giving it a form that can continue to grow even when you are no longer tending it. And the beautiful thing is, you do not have to figure it all out right now. The project will reveal itself to you, piece by piece, as the year unfolds. Your only job is to pay attention and to follow the thread when it appears. Possibility 12. The 12th and final possibility is perhaps the most transformative of all. The realization that your best years are not behind you. They are being born right now in this very moment, with every breath you take and every choice you make. The world has a way of telling people that after a certain age, the story is mostly written. That the chapters ahead are shorter, quieter, less significant than the ones that came before. But that is not your truth, Taurus. Your truth is that you are a sign of slow, steady, magnificent growth. You are the sign of the ancient tree that grows stronger and more beautiful with every passing year, whose deepest roots were formed not in youth but in maturity, whose most spectacular blooms appear not in spring but in the fullness of a season that most people never reach. And that is where you are now, in the fullness of your season, in the richest, most fertile period of your entire life. The possibilities that are opening around you this year are not the final notes of a song that is ending. They are the opening chords of a symphony that is just beginning. And the conductor of that symphony is you. Your hands, your heart, your choices, your courage. Everything you have lived has led to this moment. Every lesson has prepared you. Every struggle has strengthened you. Every joy has shown you what is possible. And now, with all of that behind you and all of this ahead of you, the only question that remains is, what will you do with the possibilities that are appearing in your life? Will you let them pass like clouds, beautiful but untouched? Or will you reach out, with those steady Taurus hands, and shape them into something real, something lasting, something that carries the full weight and beauty of everything you are? The energy says you will choose the second. The stars say you will choose the second. And the deepest part of your own heart says the same. Trust that knowing, Taurus. Trust it completely. Because the possibilities are real. And so are you. You have two options after this video. Close it and hope things shift. Or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.